we're seeing such unfortunate anger and lack of understanding of basic science. And quite frankly, I won't call it a media organization, your group of individuals need to take accountability for some of the polarization that we're seeing in this country.
Justin Trudeau is in the Netherlands.
This is the Jasper Experience.
Hi and welcome. My name is Jasper for CommonSenseTV.nl, and on the background you're looking at the airport Schiphol, where all the private planes are landing, and because of the climate summit in England, all the world leaders are gathering in forehand to make some appointments, some meet and greets. And today Justin Trudeau was in the city of Den Hague to shake some hands. His airplane is standing at the airport right now. Our political leaders are such hypocrites because they're going to the climate summit, but they're doing this in private airplanes. They're telling us you can't fly, you can't go on holiday. We just saw a German plane leaving. On the other side we've got the Turkish airplane, and on this side we've got the Dutch Royal airplane, which probably go maybe with our Royal Willem-Alexander and our demissionaire Prime Minister Mark Rutte. They need to go to England, of course.
Long before the Enlightenment swept across Europe, you here in the Netherlands were pioneers of progress, advocating for reason and science as the path forward. My friends, that is still our path. That is what I want to talk with you about today. Our generation faces real challenges: rising populism and extremism, a more unpredictable world, workers losing their jobs to automation, wildfires laying waste to entire towns, and sea levels creeping up on entire countries. This is not the world of those Dutch thinkers from hundreds of years ago. It is not the world our grandparents stood shoulder to shoulder together against the Nazi regime. But if online radicalization drives someone to hate their fellow citizen, is it really so different from the intolerance our grandparents sought to defeat? In the shadow of great power competition and authoritarianism, isn't our path forward still the rule of law, universal values, and cooperation? When workers are worried about their future, doesn't the solution remain economies that work for everyone? And as climate change threatens our world, aren't we once again called to step up and defend a brighter tomorrow for our children? Just 10 minutes from here is the International Criminal Court. When we talk about our shared commitment to progressive values, it's hard to think of a better example. After all, a team of Canadians played a central role in setting up this court that now finds its home right here in The Hague.
I'm an Israeli human rights lawyer, I'm Jewish, and I'm a citizen of the world. And I'm pretty honored to be invited today to hand over this file to the International Criminal Court, but even more so to read to you a letter by Holocaust survivors that are living among us still and have a very strong message to the people of the world. They're all Nazi concentration camp survivors, Holocaust survivors, of the atrocities committed against humanity during the Second World War, feel bound to follow our conscience and write this letter in support of the joint request for investigation to the International Criminal Court submitted on behalf of the United Kingdom, Slovakia, France, and the Czech Republic on the 12th of August. The contents of the request include sworn affidavits from experts witnessed. We remember the name Joseph Mengele. Some of us have personal memories. We experience déjà vu.
This is proof that we can and have stood up together to injustice, to hate, to the very worst crimes. And it's proof that we continue to meet these wrongs with the rule of law and with a commitment to the rights of every person. Whether it's moving forward to make sure that anyone getting on a plane or a train is fully vaccinated, we've moved forward on those. And as climate change threatens our world, aren't we once again called to step up and defend a brighter tomorrow for our children?